Hey guys, it's gonna be I'm gonna try to make a short video. Hopefully it won't be too long. First of all, let me say happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. Let me get me a drink of water. Hang on here just a second. Alrighty. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. As you can see, I still have the same backdrop. Not been doing anything. I just sat down here to make the video and give you guys something nicer to look at than my ugly face. Kind of like old Dukes of Hazzard show. Keep showing my hands, you know, the old guy, Waylon Jennings there at the beginning. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. Hope you got a huge turkey or ham or whatever it is that that you have for Thanksgiving. Hope you got all the other food that goes along with it. As we say in the South, the tater salad and the slaw and, you know, whatever. I just been thinking about it. I've been trying to work some, and honestly, guys, I'm still not up to it yet. I showed you this drawing here. Let me show you this right quick. How they cut me to get this cancer out. Well, this is the result. And I know probably most of you have seen the pictures that I posted. But where they pull, excuse me, where they pull the skin back together, out here on each end, it was easy because, you know, the way it was cut. As it got closer to the middle, the skin was further away or apart, and it had to be pulled further to get it close enough to suture it or staple it. Even at that, here in the middle, where the cancer actually was, they had to take out such a big section there that they could not pull it back together tight enough to put a staple across. So it left a hole. There's actually a spot about that size, about as big as a dime or so, where there's actually no skin. Where there's, you know, no skin, no sutures, no staples, no nothing, just a hole. And that is draining pretty heavily. I'm having to keep a big bandage on it all the time, day and night. And I have found that when I sit here at the bench and I try to work, I do good with my arms being out here. That's not too much stretch or strain on me. But when I've got my arms out and I bend forward to look, that's where I have problems. Bending forward causes my back to stretch. It actually stretches and pulls against where they cut me and staple me back together. So I keep this little area right here agitated in doing that, and I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't sit here and work. So I'm going to have to back off a little while, be a little more careful about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and give that spot time to heal more. I have to go, let's see, I have an appointment on December the 4th with a doctor that I have not seen yet. He is a medical oncologist, cancer doctor, in simple terms. He will sit down and talk with me about treatment options that are available to me for the next year. I already know that it's not going to be chemo and it's not going to be radiation. Probably some type of immunotherapy. Don't know much about that. I'm researching it and learning about it now. And he's also going to set me up with a PET scan, which will scan my entire body and see if there is cancer anywhere else in my body. Brain, eyes, internal organs, bone, whatever. It's pretty much all inclusive. So, after that scan's done, I'll know more about what's going on, what my situation is. So, that's enough about me. I've thought a lot about it. I've had a lot of time to sit and think. And then Thanksgiving, excuse me, we have our Thanksgiving meal on Thanksgiving Eve. That allows my whole family to be together. Then on Thanksgiving Day, my boys can go to their wives' family's house for Thanksgiving with them. So that's why we do that. So we had our Thanksgiving meal last night. Had a fantastic time. Ate way too much. Had great food. Today I've done pretty much nothing except sit on the couch and go back and forth to the kitchen retrieving leftovers. So my day has been sitting on the couch and eating pretty much. But the topic of Thanksgiving, that's on my mind. And I wanted to talk to everybody a little bit about Thanksgiving. We're not going to get into the history of Thanksgiving or any of that stuff, because I'm sure that most all of us know enough about the history of it. We know what Thanksgiving is. We know why we have it. And we know what the day is for. Now, knowing what the day is for and using the day for what it was intended for is two totally different things. Thanksgiving, we should be giving thanks for what we have. We should be giving thanks for the good things in our life. And in some cases, to be quite honest with you, we should even give thanks for some of the bad things that we've had happen. Because out of the bad things that we've had happen, some of those have at the end of it resulted in something good. So think on that for a little bit, and see if you can think of anything that you had negative in your life that turned out to a positive at the end of it. So, Thanksgiving. My whole family, myself, my wife, my two sons, my daughter-in-law, one of my daughter-in-laws, we all have problems. My oldest son is facing some legal issues that's not of his doing. My youngest son is facing a totally different type of issue that he's dealing with. My wife, as a lot of you know, she has some pretty serious health problems that we're, trying to work through. And now, of course, myself, I have cancer. I'm praying that most of that may be behind me. Well, it was behind me before it was on my back, but you know what I mean. I'm hoping that that's about over with. But even with all the negatives that we have within our family, we still have so much to be thankful for, guys. And excuse me. I just wanted to kind of touch on that since today is actually Thanksgiving. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it. Be thankful for what you have. I mean, really, really. Thank the good Lord for what you have. Thank the good Lord for all the good things that happen to you, all the good things that you have, the good friends that you have, the good family that you have, right down to the last little detail. I mean, the tiniest of tiny things that you have. Be thankful. Remember to tell God that you thank Him for it, appreciate it. And no, this is not a church visit. This is not a sermon from Preacher Joe. It's just something that's on my mind and I wanted to talk about. I mean, that's basically it. But that brings me to another point that I wasn't sure if I was going to touch on this today or not, but I think I will a little bit. There's so much negativity out there right now, not just in the CB community, but in the world in general. But the CB community, there's a lot of it going on there. Having been sidelined now, I've had a lot of time to sit and watch videos on Facebook, YouTube, that kind of thing. Read a lot of posts, read a lot of comments. And, you know, there are people out there who are trying to break into the technician business, I guess. I don't know. But it seems like the going thing nowadays is to get a radio from a customer, open it up and say, oh, look at this trash work right here. Look what I know the guy that was in this radio last, because the customer who sent it to me told me where he sent it before he sent it to me. I know this is that guy's work. That guy in so-and-so state, I know this is his work because the customer said it was. And just look at that. Look at what a mess he made out of that. That is, gosh, you know, he shouldn't be allowed to work on radios. My God. And they're calling people out by name. And, you know, number one, it does not look good on you. Number two, it's a really pitiful way to try to build a name for yourself. It really is. I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I will say it till my last day. I'm not the best at this. I do what I do, and I do the best I can do at it. So far, people have been pretty well happy with what I do as far as my work goes. But I'm not the best. I don't claim to be. I don't believe that I am. And I don't want to portray the image that I am, because I'm not. Some people don't have any problem with doing that. And if that's what it takes to get their jollies, I guess, hey, go ahead. You know, whatever. To me, it sounds very childish and immature to cut somebody else down in order to try to build a better name for yourself. If you want to build a good name for yourself, get in the radio, do quality work, treat the customer right, charge them a fair price for what you've done, and stand behind what you do. That'll build you a name a whole lot better than saying, well, old so-and-so over there, he's the sorriest technician I ever seen. Look at his work. It looks like junk, looks like trash. But his work's right here. But now, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to fix this. And then you come back and say, now look at that. Ain't that nice work? I did that. I cleaned all that up and I straightened all that out. That looks really good. Look how good work I'm doing. You know? I mean, if that's what suits you, hey. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'll admit it. I have opened radios and made videos where somebody did some nasty work. But I never call anybody by name. I never give any information that would lead the viewers to know who did that work. That's where the problem is. If you open a radio and you see nasty work, call it for what it is. That looks like junk. That is nasty, nasty, nasty work. But don't say, man, look at that junk work old so-and-so did. You know, he's out there trying to present himself as being the best technician out there, but look what he does. Look what kind of work he does. Look at that. Oh, so-and-so. You know, that's not cool, guys. But anyway, just a pet peeve of mine. I'm sorry for ranting about it. But again, like I said, just a pet peeve. I'm not able to do anything really right now in a radio And I explained that pretty much here. But when I get to where I can get back in here, hopefully in a week or maybe two, I'm going to continue to do the same thing that I've always done. I'm going to try my best to fix radios. I'm going to try my best to fix them correctly. And I'm going to try my best to do the best work I can possibly do. And that's, that's the end of that. I'm done with that now. Okay. Moving along. Thanksgiving. Be thankful, guys. Take a few minutes. Tell God thank you for what you have. Tell God thank you for what He does for you. And if you can help somebody, no matter how small, if you can help somebody, please do. I'm very thankful for everything that I have. Even with all the negatives in my life and in my family's life, I still have so much to be thankful for. And I thank God every day for it. I really do. And I would really like for you guys to do the same thing. Do something good for somebody. Help somebody if you can. It won't go unnoticed. And that's pretty much it, guys. This will probably be the last video that I post here with an update on my health situation, because this is not a What's Joe's Health Situation channel on YouTube. This is a radio repair channel on YouTube. So after this video today, I'm going to get back to radio videos, and I'm going to try to make more than I have in the past to put up here. You guys seem to enjoy them. So I'm going to try to get back to putting out some helpful videos on radio repair. And maybe if it's not helpful to anybody, maybe it'll at least be entertaining. So with that said, I'm thankful to my radio community, my radio friends, my radio followers, my YouTube followers. There's been a huge showing of support for me during my health crisis, and I'm so grateful, so thankful for that. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. The prayers, the good words, the support, the encouragement, all of it. Every one of you. Each and every one of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get back in the house to the couch. Get some more rest so that I can get back on my feet and get back out here to do this. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Love y'all. God bless each and every one of you. Red Eagle, I'm out of here.